I'm adopted. My siblings are my parents' bio kids. They're 13 and 11. 7 years ago, my parents divorced. It was never explained why, but I always noticed that Dad was bitter toward Mom while Mom hid how she felt really well. I did hear a fight between them once where she called him a POS who didn't deserve his kids. At the time, it didn't make sense, but it makes more sense now. My dad got remarried a month ago. His wife has 2 daughters, 5 and 6, with her first husband who died. When everyone was eating, Dad got up and started to make this long speech about how happy he was with his wife and how blessed they were with their family. He called her an amazing mom and woman and all that fluffy stuff. Then he thanked her daughters for being amazing and he told them he couldn't wait to be their dad for real and how much he already loved them. Then he thanked his kids, but only named my brother and sister. He didn't say a single thing about me. He gushed about my siblings, about his wife's girls. Then he told everyone how the family and named everyone except me was starting fresh from that day forward. How they were lucky to have such great kids. His speech wasn't over before I stormed out of the wedding. I called Mom and told her I needed her to come and pick me up and not ask questions because I just needed her. My brother followed me out and so did some of Dad's family. My brother asked me if I was okay. The rest of the family asked why I made a scene, and when I pointed out the speech they said it was an oversight, and I was included every time he said kids. And so what if he left out my name? It wasn't the end of the world. I told them it was only my name. My brother tried to say something to Dad's family, but they told him to go back inside and celebrate, and not to make more of a scene at the wedding. They tried to make me go back in too, but I told them I was going home with Mom. When I told Mom what happened, I got so upset. She did her best to calm me down and distract me. It was a few days later when she talked to me about what happened more. I told her missing my name once in that speech was maybe understandable, but he wrote a long-ass book and still didn't mention my name. I told him he couldn't have made it clearer that I'm not his real kid. She told me she was so sorry. I mentioned what I heard before, and she told me the biggest reason we divorced is he wanted to give me up because they had their own kids. But he fought for me in the divorce with my siblings, so she hoped he'd grow eventually. I said he probably didn't want to pay child support. I heard nothing from Dad since. His family have tried to yell at me for making a scene at the wedding, but Mom shut them down. My siblings still go to his house, but he doesn't ask about me or seem to care that I don't go with them. And even with that, his family still wants to say I'm TA, which pisses me off, but makes me doubt myself.